The Simon family attended a concert and visited an art museum. Concert tickets were $24.75 for adults and $16 for children, for a total cost of $138.25. Museum tickets were $8.25 for adults and $4.50 for children, for a total cost of $42.75. How many adults and how many children are in the Simon family? Because they've forgotten and don't know how to count. This is the sort of thing that they need mathematicians for, is to figure out how many people are in other people's families. Okay, we do want to be able to use word problems and figure out how to put together systems of equations from the word problems. I'm not going to go into much to the reality of this problem not being an actual thing. The Simon family, they went to two places, right? So concert tickets, let's start with the concert equation. We know that it was $24.75 for adults. And we'll use, let's just use X for adults and Y for children. We could use A for adults and C for children. Because my writing is not beautiful, I fear that my variables start to look like numbers. Okay, so 24.75 plus $16 per child, and that is going to equal $138.25. And then our other equation for the museum, we have $8.25 per child or per adult. Plus $4.50 per child. And that is going to equal $42.75. Okay, and because this problem came from a math book, and as well as if you're looking at a test, you're going to look because there's going to be something, especially with numbers like this, there's going to be something that is going to be a multiple of something else. Okay, so if we look at this, 4.5 does not go into 16 evenly. 4 goes into 16 evenly, but 4.5 does not. We could still multiply the top by 4.5, but we'd also have to multiply the bottom by 16. Okay, so we don't really want to do that. 24.75 and 8.25. 8.25 goes into 24.75 3 times. So we're going to do that one. We're going to multiply everything in this museum one by 3, and that's going to give us 2475x plus 1350y, and that's going to be equal to, so this is a good time for calculator use, because I don't want to do 4275 in my head. 4275, that didn't register on my calculator. 4275 plus 1350. Now, what am I doing? So you're supposed to raise your hand and stop me when I'm doing stuff like that. 4275 times 3, $128.25. 128.25. Maybe I should have just done it in my head. Maybe it would have gone better. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to subtract the green equation from the blue equation. Again, it doesn't really matter. It just changes which ones are negatives and which ones are positives. 2475x plus 1350y equals 128.25. And when we do our subtraction, those are going to cancel. 16 minus 1350 is 2.5. So we have 2.5y. And 138.25 minus 128.25, how nice that those worked out that way, is 10. So how many times does 2.5 go into 10? We're going to divide both sides by 2.5. and y equals 4. Okay, so with y equals 4, we're going to go ahead and plug that into whichever equation we want and solve for x. Let's just plug it back into the blue equation because we've done more with the green equation, I feel like. So we're going to do 2475 plus 16 times, instead of y, we're going to use the 4 because y and 4 are the same thing. So times 4 equals $138.25. We need our x. Don't let me leave out the x. Okay, so that 2475x plus 4 times 16 is 64. That equals $138.25. Subtract 64 from both sides. And that gives us 2475x equals 138.25 minus 64, 74.25. Divide both sides by 2475. And it better come out as a whole number because you can't have a fraction of a person. X equals 3. Okay, so remember x was adults and y was children. So we have 3 adults and 4 children. And that's what our solution means. If you were doing a problem like this and your answer came out to be y equals 3.5 or x equals 2.24 or something, if you end up with decimals or fractions, think about the problem and look back to make sure that that makes sense, because we can't have, if we have a portion of a person, then there's a problem, especially since the concert and the museum are charging for the full price for a full person. If we only have a fraction of a person, they shouldn't be charging us full price. Okay, that's it for this one.